So what's the story about you fighting a bull?
Spring break in Mexico, drinking too much beer. One of the questions they asked me is, have you had any beer today? I said, no. So when I signed the waiver, that was a little bit of a fib. In Cancun, in front of 800 people, there was 3 of us, and we fought a baby bull, a couple 100 pounds, had horns about this big coming out of its head. And I'm raised in a small town, and I went third. And the first 2 guys were scared to death of the bull. They were running around the ring, getting chased around. The crowd's laughing and cheering.
I mean, that makes sense.
Oh, it's scary. Your adrenaline is beyond pumping. I don't think I took a breath for 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. And so getting out there, full garb on. I mean, I'm dressed like a matador. I've got the cape, I've got the hat, and I'm out there in the middle of the ring. And this do or die moment, I said to myself, this bull is not going to chase me. I'm going to chase this bull. Mm-hmm. So as it came at me, I grabbed its head and I put the bull on the ground, and the crowd goes nuts. He gets back up. He chases me down. He knocks me down. I actually had a battle with this bull. And so the crowd cheers. The crowd voted on who won, and I won by the size of the crowd cheer. And a few days later on a bus, we were going from one resort to another, and a woman says, "Oh, look, there's the matador." And I'm like, the matador? I'm like, I'll never be called anything cooler in my life than the matador.
Yeah.
So that's my fighting a bull story.
That's awesome. And then I'd be remiss. I think Jason would love for me to just remind everyone, right? How do we meet initially?
How do we meet?
Yeah.
Oh, the collective genius.
Right.
Guys, we're part of this group of, I would say, the upper echelon of real estate investors, right? People that do this. It's not a hobby. They're in this for a business. And what we've noticed is everyone knows how to do the direct mail, the pay-per-click, the TV, the radio, right? All those things are tried and true. Nothing wrong with those things. We're all looking for ways to scale our business without turning our marketing budgets up even more. Mm-hmm. And so what we've noticed, not only with me in December, but also recently, we just had one last week, that the industry is starting to say the sustainability is by building relationships. Mm-hmm. And there's truth to that. If you build the right relationships, you can build something that comes to you. And it's a freeing feeling to know when I lay my head on the pillow at night that, man, as soon as you drop that money for direct mail, you're like, I hope it comes back.
Yeah.
That's that feeling. With this, you build the relationships. My phone just goes, "Hey, Phil, can you be at Bob's house at 2:30 on Tuesday to make an offer?" Yes, I can. It's great.
Simple enough.
Yes.
And the other thing I want to talk about before we get to the questions is Puerto Rico.
I live in Puerto Rico.
So you had like a whole pitch deck basically when we met in December. Yeah. So for those that are listening, why Puerto Rico?
I've been in with Collective Genius now twice. We were in Tampa in Florida, and it was 34 degrees. And we've been in Arizona the past week, and it's been 57 degrees. Guys, it's never cold in Puerto Rico. It's wintertime there. And my wife used to ask me every day in St. Louis, "Honey, what's the weather going to be today?" Right? Because it's always changing. Puerto Rico, 84 for a high, 72 for a low every single day. So the weather is phenomenal. And I think most of your listeners...
That's not the reason why you're going there.
No, I'm building it up, right? I'm saving. Yeah. For me, I like to network. I like to be around entrepreneurs, even in St. Louis. Those were the people I sought out. Imagine the baddest real estate, or not even real estate, but just entrepreneur that you know, they all moved to the same town. Mm-hmm. And the networking is unbelievable. Why did all these investors and Bitcoin guys and hedge fund traders and CEOs, why did they all move to Puerto Rico? Simply put, it's a tax. You can have 0% taxes on capital gains, 0%. And you get to keep 96% of your money on active income if you have the right kind of income.
Right.
So tax reason.
It's a tax haven.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.